But first, what place does political protest have in a museum, and can global activism be considered art? With so much political upheaval around the world, there's plenty to protest.
This winter, it seems like everyone in Ukraine is protesting. Much of the country is on the streets demanding democracy. This is a show of solidarity for the Kiev protesters. Orange is the colour of Ukrainian revolutionaries. In many places right now, people are rebelling against injustice, dictatorship and violence. Some are risking life and limb to do so. In the Centre for Art and Media in Karlsruhe, a new exhibition is dedicated to protest.
It's a little strange to see how, activism can be displayed and kind of historicized so quickly. But I think it's actually a good function for museums.
Organisers invited around 30 activists from around the world to partake in the exhibition and share their experiences. Performance artist Noah Fisher was a leader of New York's Occupy Wall Street movement.
Throwing coins on the stones, we were no longer alone.
Coins featuring the face of US Presidents Abraham Lincoln and George Washington became prominent symbols of the protests.
What I became involved in is a more public function for art, to ask bigger ideas and just go out into the streets, on the subways, and perform and reach people that way.
Karlsruhe's curators agree with that idea. They believe that in the 21st century, activism is cutting-edge art. Their exhibition showcases forms of protest. It includes images from Lampedusa, placards and videos. Plus, it features this library, which is brought here by American artist Jackie Summel. Summel wanted to draw attention to Black Panther activist Herman Wallace. He spent 40 years in solitary confinement.
What kind of house do a man in solitary dream about? I don't dream about no house.
Jackie Summel designed a dream house for Wallace, but it was never built. He died 3 days after his release from prison.
In the front of the house, I have 3 squares of garden. Whether if I live in the house or not, it makes no difference. It is the symbol of what this house is all about.
I do think that I was able to create some of the resonance that brought the story of Herman Wallace to life internationally. And so I do think all of us as individuals, not limited to our professions or our disciplines, have the power to change things. Yeah.
But can an exhibition in a museum really help these activists change the world? Many say they welcome the chance to do some protest networking, so one voice can turn into many. That's why Arash and Arman Riahi are here. The Iranian filmmakers both grew up as refugees. Today they live in Vienna. They've created an internet site which lists different types of non-violent protest. Their film, like the website, is called Everyday Rebellion. It asks, in which ways can you protest peacefully? For example, in Syria.
بتصور إنه النشاط المدني ما فينه ينتزع من أي دولة من الدول. إذا في شباب عندهم هاي الأفكار وعندهم هاي النوع من النشاط فهو هده يستمر بظل وجود أي نوع من أنواع. بالأخير نحن نتجرد منه
This project is a statement. We didn't just want to make another film, one that's 90 minutes long, that's released in cinemas, goes to DVD and gets forgotten. Instead, we wanted to set up and maintain a platform to inspire people and give them a place to learn tactics. We hope that peaceful movements everywhere will benefit from it for a long time.
The exhibition, called Global Activism, is rather too ambitious. It's all over the place and confuses art, activism and protest. But it's worth paying a visit here to get to know some of the activists at the show.
Less time online and more in the streets.
It's all power to the people.
What are we gonna do?
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 Did we change the facts? Did we change how people make their money? How many people are willing to shift their careers and do some kind of more active public thing? I don't think so. I think that we're still in a moment right now in 2014, which is very much exactly the same as 2008, but the language is a little different.
So join the global dialogue in Karlsruhe. It might change your outlook.